Okay guys, we're here talking about the testing sheet for color belts and black belts, and we're gonna talk about our combat IQ and sparring IQ. So again, combat IQ and sparring IQ, the same 5 elements are on both of them. There are 2 different scores. You can kind of see that here. So you have sparring IQ, combat IQ. So you will have a combat IQ score on your sheet and a sparring IQ score on your sheet. So when we do this, the 5 elements we're looking for is reading your opponent, creating openings, counters, fakes, and target placement. So let's start at the bottom, target placement. And these are all yes, no. Either you're doing it or you're not doing it. Target placement. Are you choosing different placements for your kicks that are legal? So especially in sparring, we should not see if I'm in an open or if I'm in a closed stance with my partner's standing in front of me with their stomach facing this way. If I'm using my back leg and I'm kicking towards the back, that is not a legal target. You're gonna get called that you don't understand target placement. If we see that you're back punching to the face a lot and you're not controlling your hands and punching correctly, you're gonna get called on your target placement, right? So I wanna make sure I'm back punching to the body or I'm back fisting to the head. Can you change levels on your targets? You know, are you sometimes kicking the stomach, sometimes kicking the head, or sometimes kicking the stomach and then punching to the head? You know, those type of things. We wanna see that you're not just attacking the same target over and over again. Number 2, fakes. Are you using fakes to create openings? And that's what we'll talk about. So, I mean, this is not necessarily opening, but just are you using fakes? Am I trying to fake one way and then I'm going for a different target? Am I using my yells? Am I using my feet if I'm sparring? Am I using my kicks and then using a hand? So just how do I incorporate fakes into my sparring? Number 3 is counters. Okay, counters are block counter, move counter, any of those type of things. Maybe it's I switch counter as I go. So can I recognize the technique is coming and can I either block it, move out of the way just enough to make a miss or stop the count, stop the strike, and then find the counter to that. So those are gonna be the good things, that I'm not just moving forward all the time and I'm not being like the bruiser and I'm just brawler and I'm just keep moving forward and I'm taking hits. We want to see that there's some understanding of, hey, I need to make sure that I'm working on defense as well and not just offense all the time. So can I recognize when an attack's coming and do I have the proper technique set up for it? A great counter would be if someone does a round kick and you throw a reverse side kick, right? Now you took away, they kick you in the back, which we won't necessarily take that off on target placement from them because you started spinning, but we can see that, oh, you knew exactly what to counter that kick and it was a beautiful counter. So that's a perfect example of counters. The next one is going to be creating openings. Can I do things to make my partner think I'm going for one area that opens up another area to then take it? Or can I move just enough that my partner thinks something's gonna happen and then I do something else to kind of take advantage of that? So I'm gonna create openings either with my footwork or with my hands and my kicks using fakes and counters. All right, and then the last one is reading your opponent. All right, this is gonna be your eye contact. Are your eyes on your opponent? Okay, are you watching them the whole time? Some of you have a bad habit of looking at the audience, looking at yourself in the mirror, I'm talking about even with when we're going, even if I'm bump into someone, I'm still looking at my opponent. Like, I know I hit somebody, but my eyes are still on the person that I'm sparring. I'm not worried about here, and I'm trying to understand what they're doing. Can I see them try to throw that kick? It looks like they're about to punch. Can I see that and then read and then follow up with some of those counters or movement or the fakes, the block and counter, those type of things. So again, those 5 elements, you have reading your opponent, creating openings, counters, fakes, and then target placement. So if you have those 5 things when we see your sparring, you'll get an excellent in your IQ section of whether it's combat or sparring. Good luck with that, train hard, and remember, become better than you are today.